mouth gets sticky like a hun bun. You will never be the man.
And that's what makes him a genius. What up, world? This is Dominic Syracuse. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I am an actor, stand-up comedian, and cognitive behavioral specialist. Start moving them like this, move like this, move like this, all right? And I cannot wait to get to today's video because Tyler, the Creator, just dropped a gift on Christmas. For those that haven't seen it, it's called That Guy, which is super fitting because it's a masterclass on self-expression. For those that don't know, I use acting, improvisation, and performance art techniques to teach the basics of cognitive behavioral therapy and mental health in places like maximum security prison. Pluck a mother pheasant. To pluck a mother pheasant. Y'all got it. You crushed it. And this video is exactly the kind of video that I would base an entire class over because number one, Tyler, the Creator, is one of, if not the hottest person in hip hop right now. I would say that it's between Tyler, the Creator, and Kendrick Lamar. And the crazy thing is, he's rapping over a Kendrick Lamar beat. He's literally doing a freestyle over Kendrick Lamar's Hey Now. And I love it because I was going back and forth over who had the better year. Was 2024 Kendrick's year? Was 2024 Tyler, the Creator's year? And I have to say, I still feel Kendrick had the song of the year with Not Like Us, with the cultural implications and everything that was going on with Drake. I mean, that was like a cultural phenomenon. But I'm going to go ahead and say that Tyler, the Creator's Chromakopia was the album of the year. You know, every year there's an album that comes out that's so interesting and so innovative that it breaks barriers. It goes beyond genre. And when you look at it, he recorded some of the songs in his living room. He did so much of the orchestration himself. It's so interesting. He uses so many different weird instruments and voices and thoughts and ideas. But this video is almost a perfect bow on the top of it. That's why it's so fitting it came out on Christmas, right? I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get into the reaction right now so y'all can see. Again, if you haven't seen the video, I'd recommend watching it first because if you know my videos, I like to break this stuff down beat by beat. So we're going to get started. I'm going to break it down from a performance psychology standpoint, and my goal is to show off the genius of Tyler, the Creator, and hopefully it inspires genius in anybody who watches it to be bold with their self-expression as well. Okay, shutting up now. Starting the video. Let's do this.
The nigga used to press me on the carrot colored bus. El Segundo and Perry. That's why I'm pairing me now, because niggas weird and really bums.
Now, look. He's got the Chromakopia mask going on here. That's awesome.
Hey now, say now, I'm all about them bands. Shit I'm on, but you wouldn't understand. Hey now, say now, I'm all about my guap. AP Richie, not on my watch. Cause Brody said don't even press the issue. Yellow boogers in my earlobe, I need a tissue. Oh my God, I'm really that guy. Yeah, bitch, I'm outside. Before I pop it on a 40.
Right away, let's break down that first part. So first off, you see him coming in with this style that's all his own. Look at this. I mean, that's the way you make your individual mark as a person or as an artist. What do you like? Tyler, the Creator, looks like he does not care what fashion is. He doesn't care what's in, what's out. He just wants to express himself. Hat matching the shoes. He's got this super cool jacket that looks like he got it from some kind of thrift store or something like that. The way the belt is tied. It's so fitting that this song is called That Guy because he's essentially showing the world exactly who he is proudly. And that's what self-expression is all about. Now check this out.
On my guap, AP Richie, not on my watch, cause Brody said don't even press.
Listen to that voice he's using, that kind of high, nasally, nyah, 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 nyah. He's having fun with it, right? I know hip-hop so often is all about being serious or tough or showing what you got. He's starting it off and he's doing some kind of character and it makes it different. It makes you listen in. It makes you go, what are you doing? Also, I love all of the little stops of everywhere he's from. I think Tyler, Creator's from Hawthorne, California. I lived in LA for a little bit, so I can recognize all those things like the Galleria and all this stuff. He's showing off who he is and where he's from.
I'm really that guy. Yeah, bitch, I'm outside. La Ferrari popping on a 40 with the 5. 1 ticket, 2 ticket, 3 ticket, 4 million. Put that little Maybach truck in the garage. Little bunny, hop out. You see me at the
Oh, did you catch that? That went by a little fast. I want to make sure you saw that. So check this out. I heard that he shot this whole thing on his cell phone, which is really cool because that's the way we make content now. I'm shooting this video from my cell phone. You know, you used to need millions and millions and millions of dollars to make videos with all sorts of equipment and lighting and all this stuff. And we're living in a time where if you have a cell phone and an idea, you can make something happen. But he's still able to do super creative stuff with what he's got. Check this out. He's right in front of the Ferrari, right? And he's rapping about being in front of a Ferrari. And then he says, little bunny, hop out. Watch what happens.
back truck in the garage. Little bunny, hop out. You see me.
He's gone. Did you see that? And the way to do that is super duper simple. All you have to do is have your phone still right here like this, and then press pause and move and press play again, and it creates the illusion you disappeared. This is a technique they used to use in the very beginning of filmmaking. The first science fiction movie ever was called A Trip to the Moon or A Journey to the Moon. You can watch it on Netflix. It's like 9 minutes long or something. But they use those same camera tricks of just stopping the camera and turning it on to make really cool special effects. And it still works really fun. So he's blasting that, which is sick. Also, right here, repping where he's from, you see Hawthorne in the background. Really cool. Let's see what else we got.
We have to pop out. Pandemonium screaming like they brought Pac out. Stop it with the chit chat. We airing out the kickback.
It's talking about when he did the pop out concert. Had people screaming like it was, you know, Pac.
Baby, I don't play victim. I bought that nigga building just to eat victim. What that Coachella paid like it was 8 figures. Why I don't fuck with them guys.
These lines are so hard. Check this out.
Play victim. I bought that nigga building just to eat victim.
He said, I don't play victim. I'll buy somebody's building just to evict them. Oh, that's super hard. And again, this whole thing is about just shameless self-expression, right? Look at the way he's wearing his hat. You know, he's got the backpack. He's got this little dog right here. Now, I'm not a big enough Tyler, the Creator fan to know if any of this has symbolism. So if you are, tell me in the comments if there's something I'm not catching here with all this stuff. But what I love about it is that he's got this childlike quality to him, right? Like, look at the way he's wearing his hat even. The way it goes over there, the way he's got like little flowers and his backpack. It's almost like he's letting his inner child out to play, which is so opposite of the world of hip hop. So often hip hop's about my guns and repping my streets and all this stuff. And he's kind of playing around in this fun way. And there's something really fresh and exciting about it just because he wants to do it. People say they are afraid to express themselves. They're afraid to get up and public speak. They're afraid to share their ideas. And I tell people all the time, don't be, because there's no such thing as a fear of self-expression or a fear of public speaking. What you really have is a fear of judgment. And this song so far is Tyler, the Creator, going, listen, this is who I am. I don't care if you like me or you don't. I don't care if you like my style or you don't. Not only am I going to show it off, I'm going to flaunt it and I'm going to dance around with it. It's like a theme throughout the whole video. And that's what I'd encourage you to think about when you want to create something too. Don't be afraid of the judgment of others. Throw it right out at them. And Tyler's bragging about it. He's saying, yo, if people want to make fun of me, I don't play the victim. I'll buy your house just to evict you, which is super hard flex. He's like, I've gotten successful off expressing who I am, and that's what I got. I love it. Let's see what else.
What that Coachella paid like it was 8 figures. Why I don't fuck with them guys, because I hate niggas.
Okay. Listen, I gotta call this out because this is a flex that some people might not know if you've never lived in Los Angeles. He is on the 405 freeway. The 405 freeway is notorious for being the most jam-packed freeway in the United States. In fact, one time I came home and my son had lined up all of his Matchbox cars across the living room. I said, what are you doing? He said, making the 405, all right? I know I said earlier that he's just messing around with his cell phone to make this video, but the fact that he was able to shut down an entrance to the 405 I don't know what kind of power he had. Is he the whole mayor of Los Angeles at this point? How was he able to do that? He probably backed up traffic for a day just to do this. And look, he's dancing around the street with his Chromakopia mask, just going, yeah, that's how much I own this place. It's really cool. And if you're not from LA, you might not have caught that.
Pay like it was 8 figures. Why I don't fuck with them guys, cause I hate niggas. Oh my God, I'm really that guy. I got my Chuck Taylors on, but they look like loafers. I ain't sitting with you niggas, fuck, I look like Oprah. Rather put them in the ground, you niggas look like gophers. Open doors for my niggas, bitch, I look like chauffeur. Rip the ruler, keep it sewer. Stack the Gouda, mind your business, eat the cool.
I love it so much. I mean, look, he's again, this whole thing is just this big manifesto of who he is. When he's doing these dances, you know what I mean? Like, there's an acting exercise that we say it's to walk through Jell-O, right? If people are afraid of public speaking, a lot of times I'll have them get up and start moving like they're walking through Jell-O because it feels silly. And the first thing they start doing is laughing. It relaxes them. And also, if you're brave enough to walk around like you're walking through Jell-O, then talking about who you are or what you're an expert in is no longer scary, right? And look at the way he's moving. Everything about this video is Tyler, the Creator, saying, hey, this is who I am. This is what I feel. Any impulse I have inside, I'm going to share it because I'm that guy.
I ain't sitting with you niggas, fuck, I look like Oprah. Rather put them in the ground.
And look, showing old videos of him on his scooter.
With the ruler, keep it sewer. Stack the Gouda, mind your business, eat the cooter. Oh my God, I'm really
showing everywhere in LA.
I was up at Westchester dodging all the high beams. Gardena swap me, shopping bogus ice cream. I'm a hot dorm, baby, shit is not warm, baby. 4 or 5 main bitches, I am not yours, baby. All these women is a habit. Boyfriends mad cause they thought I was a
Hey now,
say now, get sticky like a hun bun. You will never be the main guy.
That was crazy.
All these women is a habit.
So he says all these women is a habit. Boyfriend's mad because they thought I was a, and then he edits it out. Now, you know what he's trying to say there. And that's another thing about Tyler, the Creator. He's very open about being bisexual, which again, in the world of hip hop, especially when I teach inside the prisons, there's a huge stigma around that. There's this huge culture of being as tough and as masculine as possible. It doesn't matter if you're just walking by day to day. It doesn't matter if you're playing basketball, lifting weights. It doesn't matter if you're rapping. Everyone's always trying to show off how masculine they are and how tough they are. And Tyler in this video, on top of showing off the fashion, showing off how colorful he dresses. In fact, interestingly enough, Chromakopia literally means an abundance of color, which is what he's showing here. He's also one of the only people in hip hop, aside from, you know, of course, Lil Nas X and some others, who's open about being a member of the LGBTQ plus community. And a lot of people might think that could make him weak or vulnerable or not as tough. But he's even throwing that out as a sign of pride. He's saying, hey, I'll take your girl and you'll be surprised because you thought I was something else. I know it's all about hip hop, but this is a rock and roll move. There are so many rock and roll legends who are proud of being a part of the LGBTQ plus community. I'm talking about Rob Halford from Judas Priest. I'm talking about Elton John, especially Freddie Mercury. I mean, Freddie Mercury's like the rock star. And he used to do this in the 80s when there was the AIDS epidemic and it wasn't popular to be LGBTQ plus. In fact, in a lot of places in the world, it was still illegal as it is today. He said, I am this and I'm proud of this and I'm going to throw it in your face with how I dress. I'm going to throw it in your face with how I behave. So is it fair to say that Tyler, the Creator's taking the torch from Freddie Mercury? Some people would say that's a bit sacrilege, but I'm saying he's keeping that spirit alive and it's taking that pride to a whole new level. I think it's really, really cool. Let's keep going.
Now, get sticky like a hun bun. You will never be the main guy, you're a +1. 300K in 4 days, Chromakopia, 12 days gold. I ain't even dropped the Lux one. Sold 1 million tickets first day for that new stage.
bang, 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 bang.
Want smoke, we can puff one. 1 whip, 2 whips, black bitch, blue strips, green face Grinch. Tyler on his Dr. Seuss shit, true.
Okay. All these lines are so amazing. He's talking about Sticky, reference to his own music there. Also, he said Tyler's on his Dr. Seuss shit, right? when you look at the literary legends, I'm talking about Shakespeare, I'm talking about Hawthorne, I'm talking about Dr. Seuss, I'm talking about Sylvia Plath, I'm talking about all these folks. They were poets. And I know when we're in school, we look back and we go, oh, we study poetry and all of this stuff. And you can think that stuff is old and dead. No, hip hop is keeping poetry alive. That's what Tyler's doing. His album, all hip hop albums are essentially new poetry. And it's my hope that in 100 years, we'll be studying these hip hop albums the same way that we study Shakespeare and Dr. Seuss and Hawthorne and all that cool stuff. Let's keep it going.
Shit, I can put a number where your roof is. Paranoid cause niggas beef curtains, they got loose lips.
Oh my God.
Oh man. He called them beef curtains because they have loose lips. Whoa. For those that remember 8th grade poetry, that is called a simile, and it is brutal. Another thing, this is him showing off his teeth. And if you listen, he actually makes fun of himself for having really big teeth. But again, this is him showing off his big teeth, and he made them colorful and diamond studded. That's the energy that we need right now. That's the energy you have to have in yourself. Something that you might not like about yourself, something that other people could judge you for. You go, you know what? Not only am I going to shove it right in your face that I have that, and that's what makes me different, I'm going to decorate it up. I'm going to be proud of who I am and what I have. That's the main message of this, at least what I'm taking from it. I want to hear in the comments what yours are. Let's keep going.
Really that guy? Hand claps, congrats, never said to me. Put him on a pro club, that nigga dead to me. Stop with that fake shit, stop with that fake shit, stop with that fake shit, just stop with that fake shit.
The floor got me fitted in my best. If you got a problem with me, nigga, get it off your chest, nigga. What?
Yes. See what I mean? If you got a problem with me, get it off your chest. He's saying, this is who I am and I'm proud. You see all those crazy dance moves he was doing? Look. He's just letting it have it. It doesn't look like he's a trained dancer. It doesn't look like he even really knows, anything. He's just going, this is how I feel, and I'm going to get it out. And if you haven't had the joy of doing that, I would say start this track over from the beginning and just go around your room dancing however you feel, whatever it is, let it out in any way. There's nothing more liberating. There's nothing more freeing. And I promise you, it'll make you feel so much better, okay? In psychology, it's called the body-mind connection. And as you've heard me say in previous videos, it's the reason you've never seen anybody sad on a dance floor. The second you start moving around, your body just starts feeling better, even if you're down and depressed. So turn this song on as loud as it goes and dance around the room because it's worth it.
Just stop with that fake shit. The floor got me fitted in my best. If you got a problem with me, nigga, get it off your chest, nigga. What?
Get it off your chest.
Yeah, see what I mean? Look at these crazy dance moves. Look, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's like breaking stuff out of like Monty Python, like the Ministry of Silly Walks. You know what I mean? Or he's over here like looking like some kind of serial killer. You know what I mean? Like if Jason Voorhees took PCP. Look at this.
Get it off her chest. I'm the type to bust on her and just lick it off her breasts, nigga. I'm a freak. I don't beef. It's a bird, it's a plain bitch's teeth.
Cut niggas off, want the rope, I come get it. You don't love me, you love the optics that come with it.
Bitch.
All right. I love that. First of all, he says, you don't love me, you love the optics that come with it. Once again, this song's all about him expressing who he is, what he is, doing this fire freestyle over an amazing beat already. And then he says, I am who I am. If you hate me, you can hate me. And if you love me, you can love me. But there's some of you that just love me because of the fame that comes with it. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, when you say you have a brand new idea that you want to share or you want to express yourself in some way, people will start saying all these things. Oh, you can't do that because of this. You can't do that because this will never work because of this. Or if you stand out, people go, oh, that person's weird. That person's strange. And then when you have the bravery to express it despite all that stuff and people like it, those same people who criticize you will often come back and go, oh, I love it, man. I want to be a part of that. They'll start emulating it. And some people can look at that as a bad thing. I look at it as understanding people need permission. Hear me on this, okay? The way we learn to walk, the way we learn to talk, the way we learn to behave is by watching other people do it. That's how human beings learn. And when someone has a crazy idea that no one's done before, you're going to get scared because you're going to go, oh, they might judge me. They might not like it. But if you're brave enough to do it, all of a sudden people see that and go, oh, I can do that. I'm going to start trying that. I'm going to move like that. I'm going to dance like that. I'm going to talk like that. You know what I mean? And that's how you start influencing people, if that makes sense. Also, I got to do this shout out again. Creativity is all about doing what you can with what you have and making it interesting. All he had is a cell phone. And you might go, how do you do creative stuff with a camera if all you have is a cell phone? I love how he's thrown the cell phone on the ground and is kicking it, like giving you the perception of being beat up to the beat. Super cool, super creative. And then we have the ending here. Worry about tomorrow. All of his dudes hanging around. And you know what? I love this ending shot here because look at how he's surrounded by dudes who are all dressed in really, really dark colors, right? The black, the dark blue, the dark green. And yet he's in white with that dog again. Somebody tell me what the dog's about, please. He's got the dog jumping out of the shirt, but he's all in white. It's almost like he's this light that's shining out, and that's what it's all about. It's all about letting your light shine. I love that Tyler, the Creator, calls himself the Creator, you know, because in the Bible, it says that we are made in the likeness of God. And if you believe in that, you believe God's the great creator. And the way he made us like him is he gave us the ability to create. And to create means take something that's not there yet and make it happen. Look around this room. Everything in this room I'm sitting in, everything in the room you're sitting in, it was once grass and air. Somebody had the idea in their brain to make it, and they built it and made it so. From the room to the chair to the internet to the technology, I'm communicating with you right now. It all started as an idea in someone's head, and they were brave enough to express it. If you watch the making of Tyler, the Creator's stuff, you see how creative he is. Any idea he has, he expresses it proudly. And that's what makes him a genius. But here's the crazy thing. You're a genius too. The definition, the original definition of the word genius means to take whatever you have inside and share it with the world. Nobody's lived the life you have. Nobody's had the ideas you have. Nobody has the thoughts that you have. And if you're brave enough to share it, what you're actually doing is you're sharing your genius with the world. That's what Tyler did with this video. That's what I'm doing by sharing it. And that's what I hope you do. I hope you're inspired to share your genius every single day. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Check out my channel. I'll be posting tons of videos weekly. If you have anything you'd like me to make videos on or about, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'm here to break it all down from a self-expression and mental health standpoint. I hope this helps your mental health. Get out there, express yourself proudly, express yourself freely, and I promise you, you'll feel amazing doing it. Until the next video, my name is Dominic Syracuse, and remember, this machine kills fascists.